incredible. I'm getting it.
You getting what?
A stock.
What stock?
I did not plan to make an Aitx video today. In the morning, I saw this PR came out 7:40 a.m. I saw this PR and I'm like, that's a nothing PR, whatever. I read through it and then I was like, it's not worth making a video. I want something that's going to move the share price at least 50%. But you know what? It is up, I believe 15% is what I just saw here. Let me see. Yeah, it's up almost 50, not 50. I wish it was 50. No, 15% on the day. It actually did come up as high as 0045. Of course, we do have some flippers on this one, so it's no surprise that it is. I wouldn't be surprised if it closes below 004. If we could recapture 004, that would be fantastic. The fact that I was able to move like this makes me think that maybe, let's look at the volume here, makes me think that maybe dilution might be done. Because they do stop diluting. There comes a point, if you watched my previous video on dilution, where I showed you their 10K, the most recent one, they dilute quite a bit. But when it stops diluting, the share price can freely start moving to the upside more than anything, because I mean, how much lower can it go? 002s, ooh, so scared. I would like to see this recapture 004 and stay above it, and then from there, it's just a matter of waiting till end of August for the next couple of PRs that are underway. I don't know why it's moving 14%. Let's read through the PR. Like I said, I just skimmed through it. And I'm like, that's not a headline that's going to move anything. So there's got to be something juicy in here that I might have missed. But when I read this, I'm like, okay, honored with Frost and Sullivan's Best Practices Award for Technical Innovation Leadership in the Global Autonomous Robots Industry. I read that headline and I'm like, not interested. Give me some big numbers. Now we're talking. But let's see. Because the market right now, let's look at the market right now. Let me just show you the watch list. You see this watch list? Tesla, red. Nvidia, red. It's about to go into 100, so that's going to be a buy. Silver, $24 when it was at high 30. We're seeing a lot of stocks starting to bleed out. People don't want to call this a bear market, but I'm going to tell you right now, if stocks are going to start getting nice and cheap, all I'm going to say is buy good companies at cheap prices. I'm going to leave it at that. That's what it's about. Be a cheapskate in the stock market, and you will make money. As long as you're buying good companies, though. Don't buy garbage. Not saying Aitx is garbage. It is garbage that it's diluting as much as it is, but regardless, it can still move to the upside on a good catalyst, and it requires a lot of patience on your side and mine. We will run again 500%. Trust me on that. We'll come back to this video and we'll celebrate with a shot of Rumble Mints. I'll probably buy some soon. Anyways, this prestigious accolade acknowledges the revolutionary impact of RAD's innovative solutions within the autonomous robotics industry. Let me see if where is to download it. We're pleased to be recognized. A key distinction of RAD is its sophisticated human-machine collaboration approach. Integrating human oversight with autonomous operations allows seamless communication between robots and human security personnel, enhancing overall effectiveness and reducing response times. Yeah, I think, is that it? I was hoping for some. Is this really what's moving the share price, or is it because the market is starting to dump and penny stocks are starting to get some flow into it? I don't know. I mean, PVSP here up 50%. So the only thing that's up on my watch list is Shopify, but that's for good reason. It's a pretty good company. Well worth buying in a bear market. If it goes down to 30 or 40, that's a buy. Let's see. Oh, there's a whole report. I did not. So maybe, man. Oh man, you guys just saw my real name. Ha! You just saw my real name. My real name. Okay, whatever. What's my company? Fake company. It doesn't even matter. Submit. And let's go through this real quick and see if there's anything here that got people excited. Or is it just the fact that this award got more eyeballs on the stock and people bought in. People who don't know any better, who just went, "Wow, there's an AI stock, nice and cheap. Let me buy," and that's why it's up 15%. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. The process involves a detailed evaluation of best practices criteria across 2 dimensions for each nominated company. RAD excels in many of the criteria in the autonomous robot space. Price, performance, value, commitment to innovation, stage gate efficiency. I don't know what that means. Customer ownership, experience, brand equity, application diversity. So these are the criteria. There's more. I'm not going to go through each and every one of them. Okay, so this is a whole, wow, okay, this is a whole thing. I'll go over this. This is kind of like a manifesto. I'll go over this in another video. I really do want to keep this. Let me look at the time. Oh yeah, I want to keep this short and sweet. I'll go over it, but that is something very interesting to go over. I'll go over it tomorrow. I was surprised to check on the stock, and I'm like, wait, it's up 15%. Even now, this is up 10%. Which is, again, I'm thinking maybe penny stocks are going to start to get some flow into them because everything else is starting to, it's bleeding. When you see NVIDIA bleeding, you're going to see everything else bleed with it, unfortunately. And the only ones that are going to make money are the smart ones that buy nice and cheap, that wait for it to come down nice and cheap. So Aitx, for all intents and purposes, I think it's a buy here, under 004, accumulate it. It'll run. We take our profit. We do it again. Rinse and repeat at this point. That's it. It's a rinse and repeat. I'm just checking the RSI here real quick. Where's the RSI? The RSI. How low did this come down to? 43. It was as low as 25. And then finally we got a move today. Brought the RSI to 43. Towards the end of the day, we tend to get some selling pressure. Not always, but for the most part, we tend to get like an end of day sell-off because there's just some day traders or flippers that wait till end of day to exit their positions. I know those people. I know those type. They wait till end of day to exit because they don't want to hold it, but they also don't want to sell too soon because maybe it pops to 005. So they kind of wait till end of day to sell off. So let's see how this closes. My prediction is it closes under 004. But if it wants to surprise me, I'll take it. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
This is incredible. I'm getting it.
You getting what?
A stock.
What stock?